Students, I welcome you all for this class. This is a class which is linked with the electrostatics, and after studying electrostatics basic concept, now today's our topic is for photocopier, and this photocopier works on the principle of electrostatics. First of all, we will go through the main points of the construction of this machine, and then we will discuss the working of photocopier on the basis of principle of electrostatics. So let's start this class. So this will be the sequence. Applications of electrostatics, photocopier. The process of making photocopy is quite complicated as in figure. What are the main points for the photocopies or the photocopier machine? So these are the main points. Number one, light reflects off the original onto the drum. The drum gains charge. The charge leaks away when the lights fall on the drum. I will explain while displaying the figure in front of you so that it becomes more easier for you to understand the working of photocopier. It's more easier to understand when we look at the diagram. Toner powder sticks to the charged surface of the drum. The image on the paper melts under the heater to give a permanent copy. These are few main points to understand before discussing the topic in detail. So this is the figure. Look, if you start from the top one, that is the source of the light. It may be a laser. This light source, the light falls from this force on the mirror, and then it is focused on the drum. Drum is basically coated with a conducting type of the material or photosensitive material, which is called selenium. And along the drum, uh, there is another portion which is a tuner, where a dry powder ink is stored. Now, the next one is, first of all, we are looking at the construction of the parts of this machine, main parts of the machine. So these are number fourth and three, you see these are fusing sections. So what happens, first of all, let me to explain from the figure. When the light falls from this source of the light by using mirror, it is focused on the drum, and the drum has a positive coating of the ions at the surface, and it is selenium layer over the positive charges. Now the next one is tuner. The tuner is carrying a powder, dry powder, and it is carrying negative charge. So what will happen when you will place any type of the object or a paper? Suppose that paper is having a shape or the letter of A or B or C or any A4 size, full A4 size, that C uh, alphabet, then the reflection of that C alphabet will be reflected on the surface of this drum. And the drum, if you see with the help of any other source, then you will see that the A is written on the surface of the drum. Now that portion of the letter will be dark, and the rest of whole portion of this cylinder will be bright. So when light will fall at that portion of the drum, the charges will leak away. The portions remaining will be the only portion where A, B, C, or any alphabetical letter is uh, impression is there, or its figure is reflected on the drum. So that will be the portion where it will be carrying some positive charge. So when this positive drum is rotated, it moves closer to the tuner, and the ink of the tuner spreads over the surface of the drum. This negative tuner uh, sticks with the already A, B, or C shape charge carrier places, so it becomes a print. So it's not a permanent. We have to pass through a compressed type of the cylinders, and these fusing cylinders are basically applying pressure on the sheets so that the impression becomes permanent. So let's start with the main points working of this photocopier. So inside the photocopier, there is a metal drum which is coated with selenium. Selenium is photoconductor. Photoconductors are types of the object which conducts only when the lights fall on the surface. only conducts electricity in the presence of light. So the drum is charged positively on its entire surface. This is done by rotating the drum near a highly charged wire. So it is charged with positive charges. The surface of the drum is positively charged, which I have already discussed. The original image to be copied is placed on a sheet of clear glass above the drum. Suppose I have told you there is a A4 size sheet, and this sheet is only at a simplest point to understand. It's having only A, B, C, or any alphabetical print, letter print. So that print will be reflected with the help of light falling on the surface, and it will reach up to the drum surface, and it will show the same image of A, B, or C. And the darker area of the image, like the same alphabet, reflects less light. Corresponding gains on the drum remain insulating, and corresponding regions on the drum remains insulating, and the positive charge remains on the surface of the drum, and the lighter area of the image reflects more. So light into the drum, the area of the drum become conducting and are discharged. Where the light falls, the portion which is other than the alphabetical order, which is other than the dark portion, that the light becomes conducting, it becomes discharged. So the remaining, as the drum continues rolling, the positive charge image on the drum attracts the negative charge tuner powder to in the tuner cartridge. A positive charge sheet of paper is passed over the drum surface. Negative charge tuner powder is attracted away from the drum and onto the sheet of the paper. This charge combined with positive and negative is shifted on the surface of the paper. The sheet of the paper is heated and pressed. How it is heated and pressed? It is heated and pressed with the help of the side rollers, which are labeled with 3 and 4. This fuses the tuner to the sheet of the paper permanently. So the permanent fuse of the tuner on the surface of the paper is done. Let's go move back on the same figure to see once again, after discussing these points, what was the main purpose. So this is the figure again. If you see, this is the source of light, and light falls on the surface of the mirror, and any type of the object which is to be photocopied, it is placed above the surface, above the cylinder, above the drum. So the light falls on that type of the object which is to be photocopied. It is reflected, and the reflection reaches up to the surface of the drum. Drum is having a layer of the positive charge, and it is also having a selenium which is photoconductor. So the portion where the light falls, that portion becomes conducting, and the rest of the all portion where the light falls on the surface of the drum, the charges leaks away. There is no any type of the source to stick the black negative charges. So we need any type of positive charge on the drum surface. So we are getting this positive charge in the sense of alphabets. That alphabets have black types of the images on the surface of the drum, which are non-conducting, means they are carrying positive charges. And when the drum roll down, then it becomes in contact with the tuner, and tuner is also already carrying negative charge. This negative charge from tuner combines with the uh, positive charges of the alphabets, and the impression is produced. This is transferred on the sheet, the paper to be which is used for the photocopy. When this paper is moved through the fusing section, high pressure is there, and with the high pressure they are compressed together, and with compression, and permanent type of the impression is formed in the form of photocopy. I thank you all for your patience.